Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Coach Gary in the house. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Gary. Like I just said, we have game 3. It's going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Who will win this game? I say it's literally a must-win for Minnesota, because if Dallas goes up 3-0, it's a wrap. I still think Minnesota wins one, but no, if Dallas is up 3, it's going to be almost impossible for the Minnesota Timberwolves to move on. And I'm saying that, and just like Charles Barkley says, I guarantee it. It's no way. So that would just mean that Minnesota, Minnesota will have to win 4 games in a row. Come on. They got to win this game. They have to win this game. All right. And so before the game gets started here, let's take a look at what Matchup Predictor thinks. And Matchup Predictor guarantee you, well, I can't guarantee you, but I believe they're going to give this to the Dallas Mavericks. Yes, 61.2%. Match Predictor is or believes that the Dallas Mavericks will win this one. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, I think the Timberwolves will win one. So why not tonight, right? It's going to be really hard because they are playing in Dallas. And the home teams have been doing very well so far, or doing better so far. So who wins? Who wins? It remains a mystery. In the first game, the Mavericks win 108-105. In the second game, the Mavericks win 109-108. Is it time, since these games have been so close, is it time for the Timberwolves to get one? Why not? Hey, why not? Timberwolves win this one and throw a wrench into everything that everybody's thinking, because right now nobody is thinking, that the Timberwolves are going to beat Dallas at home. What's up, Daniel Sports Highlights? What's going on, sir? I don't know. These games have been very close. These games have been very. You know what? Coach Gary is going to say that the Timberwolves will win this one tonight. The Timberwolves will win this one tonight because their coach is going to make Karl-Anthony Towns play low a little bit and use his ability low. He reminds me of Miles Turner. Miles Turner for Indiana. The biggest thing on the court all the time, and all he does is shoot outside shots. You know what I'm saying? He'll get a dunk every now and then, but the post-up game is just over. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no bigs that do this anymore. And for one, I hope that Burns from North Carolina State makes it into the NBA and they let him play where he plays. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I'm pretty sure they won't try to make him step outside. Do what you do, big man, because that's another aspect you can put into a game. That's another way of another, what do you call it? Some teams like to run to run and gun. Some teams like to play in the half court. Well, in that half court set, you have the isolation, the one-on-ones, the pick and roll. Well, the reason why a lot of teams look the same is because just about everybody's gone away from that big man on the block, backing people down, making those moves, scoring 2 points. And the 3-point shots that they do get will be the old-fashioned three-point way. Well, I would love for a team to get Burns out there and let Burns just go to work. Because listen, the art of a big man playing on the box is gone, non-existent anymore. So understanding how to play defense against that hasn't been taught a lot, especially in the NBA for quite a few years. So I think it could be an advantage to have that different aspect of your game for your team. We could go down on the blocks, play down in the paint. I mean, really play in the paint. These teams now, when you look at the team stats and they say they're scoring in the paint, it's because somebody's driving outside to the paint. All right, you get a couple of wide open dunks, but nobody's on that block. Nobody's on that block backing anybody down and making those moves. I hope Burns makes it on somebody's team and he gets playing time, because I would love to see that come back. Back to the Al Jefferson days, the big man that get on that box and go to work. All right, we're about to go. We're about to get started, and like I said, I am calling Timberwolves win tonight. The Dallas Mavericks start off with this ball behind the back pass to PJ Washington from Luka. He gets to Kyrie Irving on the left side. Kyrie Irving with Rudy Gobert on him. He goes around Rudy Gobert, takes him to the basket, but Kyrie steps on the out of bounds line on his way to the basket.
Well, I'm just here to say that's not fair. Now they're picking on Big Rudy. First game winner, they end up game 2, and now Kyrie goes right at Rudy.
Hey, move your feet.
Well, if you're going to blitz, which they did, you're going to be in rotation, and that had to be Rudy Gobert's.
Move your feet, Rudy Gobert. All right, Anthony Edwards gets that over to Karl-Anthony Towns. He's on the baseline. Straight to the basket he goes. He is blocked. There's somebody who was still down. That was Gafford, I think, with the block. Luka gets to the Gafford. He momentarily loses it. It goes out of bounds to the Timberwolves. Oh, that was foul all day. He didn't hit the ball at all. Still 0-0 with 11 minutes on the clock. Karl-Anthony Towns picks up his dribble, gets it back to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards with P.J. Washington on him. And 8 seconds to shoot. Step through. Man, that's got to be a travel. Listen, I've seen that. I've seen that on some videos. And, one guy was getting after, what was his name? Jazz, whatever his name is, about a step through. Said it was a travel. Bruh, how is that not a travel? And you step through and pass it? Come on, bro. You pick up your pivot foot, but they don't call it. Nice give and go from Rudy Gobert to Conley. And we have our first score. P.J. Washington for 3. P.J. Washington hits the 3. Back down to the other end. This is Conley with the ball. He's got Gafford on him. Now he goes down low to Rudy Gobert. Back out to Conley for 3. He hits the 3. Kyrie Irving on the logo in the middle of the court, being guarded by Conley. He gives that up to Gafford. Gafford to Luka. Off the right side, finds P.J. Washington. Jones for 3 is good. This is Ant Edwards. Skip pass is stolen by Luka. Luka is bumped, and he is fouled. That foul is going to be called on McDaniel.
So you're going to be in rotation here. Wide open three here for Jones Jr., who knocks down his first of the evening.
When I like the pass Luka made on that blitz, Reggie, rather than giving the ball
5 to 6 to score, 9:34 on the clock. Luka way out. Now he gets close to the three-point line. He takes a long three, and it's good. Luka. For 3, it is 9-5 Dallas. 9:23 on the clock. Anthony Edwards comes across the timeline on his left side, being guarded by P.J. Washington. He shoots a 3. Anthony Edwards way off. Rebound. P.J. Washington drops it off to Luka. Luka doesn't see Rudy Gobert. Maybe he did see him. Long 3 is off by Luka. Here's Conley. Conley on the right side. He shoots another 3. It's off the mark. Rebound. Luka up the middle of the court. Drops that off to Jones. Jones crossover dribble, and that's going to be saved and shot by P.J. Washington. He can't hit it. Rebound. Jones for Kyrie Irving for 3. He misses it. Rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns. Edward gets in the lane, throws it up with his right hand. He's fouled in the lane, and he will go to the line.
By the Mavericks head coach Jason Kidd.
He's done a great job.
5 to 9 Dallas. 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Coach Kidd trying to get Dallas to that elusive 3-0, and maybe not be the right description of game 3 if you're 3-0. Anthony Edwards on the line. He missed his first. And hits the second. Lively in the game now. Gets that to Luka. Luka on the left side. Backs down McDaniel. Still dribbling. P.J. Washington sets the screen. Luka splits the double team. Gets it out to Kyrie Irving. 6 seconds to shoot. Kyrie with the turnaround jumper is fouled on the play by Conley. We got 8:08. 8:08 left in the first.
The problem with Conley trying to guard Kyrie Irving. He's given up size, quickness, and then it picks up his first foul.
It's 6 to 9, ladies and gentlemen. 6 to 9, or should I say 9 to 6, Dallas in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving on the line. Can he hit his free throw? He does. Rattles it in.
We talked with Chris Finch, the coach of the Timberwolves, a stand before the game. He says the decision-making of Edwards is the thing I want to see him sharpen.
Yeah, absolutely.
6 to 10 now is the score.
Huge turnover on their next to last offensive possession.
Kyrie had the 13 points in the fourth.
Kyrie Irving hits both of his free throws. All right, Conley brings it down. I always want to call him D.H. Conley because we used to play at school in high school. When I was in high school, D.H. Conley. Karl-Anthony Towns stripped of the ball, gets it back. There's 7 seconds to shoot. He drops it off to Anthony. Anthony Edwards drives. Short jumper at floater is good. And Rudy Gobert on the floor. They leave P.J. Washington wide open for 3. He can't hit it. Lively kicks that one out to Kyrie Irving. He's being double teamed. It's a steal. Conley comes out of there with it. Long pass. And that was Karl-Anthony Towns. Didn't use the glass. Missed everything. Dallas up the court with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving misses the left-hand finger roll. Lively with the rebound. This is P.J. Washington going strong to the basket. Right-hand layup is good. And that's the ex-Hornet going deep into the playoffs. And if they win this game, he could actually realize playing in the championship series.
Love the action right there.
Who knew that an ex-Hornet
Allow him to get the ball.
would get the chance behind the back to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington kicks that to Jones. Jones gets it down to Lively for the dunk, and Rudy Gobert may have fouled him, but it was not called. And Lively shows, hey, you too small. You too small there, young man or old guy. You're too small. All right, this is going to be Anthony Edwards. Goes on the baseline, gets to Karl-Anthony Towns. He gets that over to McDaniels for three. McDaniels hits the three. 13-15 is the score. Luka brings it down, slows it down. It's kicked by McDaniels. And with 6:01 on the clock, we have our first timeout.
Couple games of the series, and so far he's put in 5. T-Mobile say,
are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
All right, like I said, I think this game is going to go to the Timberwolves. I still believe the Timberwolves are going to win one game. Why not tonight? Each game has been very, very close. Hey, they may get it tonight. They lost 2 at home. Now they're here in Dallas. Not expected to win, but it could happen. Dallas won 2 in Minnesota. For Minnesota, McDaniels has 3. Conley and Edwards both have 5. That's all your scoring you have. A couple of guys have a foul. That will be McDaniels and Conley. For the Dallas Mavericks, P.J. Washington with 5 points. Jones with 3. Also, Luka has 3. Irving and Lively both have 2. The only person with a foul is Gafford, and he has 1.
Are you listening?
Nobody shooting the ball particularly great. The Timberwolves shooting at 55.6%, and the Dallas Mavericks shooting at 50% from the floor right now. All right. I am predicting that the Timberwolves win tonight.
will the Wolves get a win tonight? No, sir. They'll be down 3-0 after tonight.
I got to go against Charles Barkley.
No, it's a wrap, brother. Okay.
All right, P.J. Washington
We got Josh Green coming in.
to throw this one in. This is Luka Doncic. Just gets it to Lively for the slam dunk. In the lane. Good play. Good execution. And now Dallas picks up man-to-man full court.
That rotation when you know you are blitzing.
Anthony Edwards strong to the basket. It's blocked by Lively. Outlet to Luka. Luka on the right side. Crossover dribble. He has a smaller Conley on him. Throws another alley-oop to Lively in the lane like nobody's there. It's like the big men are saying, hey, you get Lively. No, you get Lively. And Lively, 4 points quickly. Karl-Anthony Towns picks up his dribble. Man, why don't they got two monsters on the court and they don't go high-low. I guess he was trying, but Karl-Anthony Towns out there playing like a dang guard. I'd have two. Talk about twin towers. I would have two humongous guys on the blocks. Go to work, guards. Go to work. Let's get it down. Either side, you still going to be able to get that ball down low. Either that we'll have like triangle offense. We'll have one guy at the top free throw line and then the other one going from box to box. Since Karl-Anthony Towns can dribble the ball. Anthony Edwards gets fouled. He hits both of his free throws. Still, the Minnesota Timberwolves in reach, trailing 4. Now this is Luka Doncic with the ball. Luka finds an open. They get it to Jones. This is going to be Kyrie Irving. Off the glass, can't hit it. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Gets at the McDaniels. McDaniels doesn't know anything but shoot. He scores.
That's a great start for him. He had been playing so well.
Luka walks it across the timeline. Now he gets down to the free throw line. Shoots an elbow shot. That's good. The Nets didn't even move on that. 17-21 is the score. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first. Anthony Edwards now with the ball. Gives it up. It's going to be McDaniels. He shoots again. 3 in a row. That is not Washington. That's Daniels. Luka splits the double team. Looks back at Rudy Gobert. As if to say, I had you that time, big man. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first. McDaniels is following Luka. He goes to the bathroom. McDaniels is going to sit in the stall next to him. Heck, he might be in the same stall. It's man-to-man, ladies and gentlemen. They get it in the Lively. Lively dribbles, finds Luka. Luka following jumper. It's no good. Rebound. Edwards. Actually, that's Alexander. Edwards now with the ball. Goes by his man. Hesitates. Pulls up short jumpers. No good.
He's initiating the offense, using his athleticism.
All right, that Kyrie Irving is out of the game right now.
Derek Lively is off to a tremendous start in the middle for the Mavs. Here we go!
All right, let's see who is in the game right now. McDaniels go. Edwards. That's Edwards. Edwards and Reed. Edwards, Reed, and Alexander in the game right now for the Timberwolves. Got you.
That was the State Farm audio assist. That's a rookie. That's a rookie in the conference finals.
Edwards on the line. He gets the free throw.
There's a lot of things that are important.
19-23 is the score. It's going to be Alexander bringing the ball down. Screen set by Gobert. Alexander throws that one. It's going to be deflected.
The foul, by the way, before we go to housekeeping, Alexander Walker picked up his first hustle by the Dallas Mavericks. Inbound.
Conley going to the locker room. Does not look good. Got Jones, Lively, Green, and Hardy are in the game for the Mavericks.
As they are getting in the lane with their drives.
Now they're attacking. They're more aggressive tonight.
And Coach, doesn't it kind of befuddle you a little bit? Why aren't they this aggressive?
19-23.
In front of their own fans and in that building.
3 minutes and 17 seconds.
On the road to be this aggressive.
It's inexplicable, really, that this team's been so much better at home in the playoffs. Only 3-4 at home, but 5-1 on the road.
Reed rattles in the first free throw.
Scan the flow code to submit your questions for Outcast Crew on True TV. Check out Adam.
Reed adjusting that, as Pastor Gino Jennings would say, that man bun. It's not even a bun. He's got the dreads. The dreads sort of loose there. Reed at the line, and he ends up hitting both of his free throws. It's now a 2-point game, 23-21. Dallas. Luka shoots a three. Didn't even think about passing that ball. Edwards kicks it out to McDaniels. McDaniels is going to be called. He's going to draw a foul on Edwards. Hey, McDaniels is one of those guys that when he gets the ball, it's just like his brother. They don't look to do anything but score. They look to attack. You can forget about that looking to pass. They look to attack and score. You guys going to see the new Beetlejuice movie? And I think I want to check that out. All right. We have another timeout. McDaniels now has 7 points. So does Edwards. Conley with 5, but he has headed to the locker room. Not sure what it is, but he was not in a hurry. Reed has 2 points for the Dallas Mavericks. PJ Washington with 5 points. Jones has 3. Gafford has not scored yet. He does not have a rebound. He has 1 assist. Kyrie Irving with 2 points. Doncic has 8. And off the bench, Lively and Hardy have scored. Lively has 6 and Hardy has 2 points. Hardy. Actually, that's Hardy for the Dallas Mavericks. I got you. So that was Green. This is Harvey, 6'3", 198. Averages 7.3 points a game.
In these 2024 playoffs now, they are exploring everybody they play in that regard.
They are, and I spoke with Luka about his relationship with Kyrie and the lob throwing, and he could not be more complimentary about everything that Kyrie has brought to the table in terms of energy and his veteran leadership. But he did say he throw lobs. It's his only weakness, and Jason Kidd kind of giggled before the game and said, that's true, he does struggle to throw the lobs, and he doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. I said, Luka, what would he say your weakness was? He said, probably my layup package, but I don't believe it. He says he tries to do so much, I just lay it in. Guys.
Good stuff, Allen. Anderson is checked in for McDaniels. Reed three. Luka rebound inside, claimed by Hardy. And it's out to Luka Doncic, who so far 3 of 5 with a couple threes and 8 points. 2.5 in the first. Anderson there, Jones on the wing.
All right, this is Dallas with the ball. Luka on the left side. He shoots a 3. That's partially blocked. Rebound. Anthony Edwards. Edwards pulls up. Drops it off to slow motion to Anderson. Anderson scores.
He's been very effective both hitting that little floater and making the first team.
3-point game, Mavs on top, bodies fall, foul, Dallas. It was on Gafford. It was in for Lively right now, and Gafford will pick up his second personal foul.
Here's the length of Kyle Anderson with the block on Luka, which led to that transition bucket by Anderson. And here's Gafford just running into Naz Reid here. So they've turned him over here in this first quarter. Minnesota has.
Hardy's out, Irving is in, and Anderson's on top.
Anderson gets that to Karl-Anthony Towns. Shoots it, misses everything but the backboard. Kyrie Irving now brings it down on the left side.
He really is. That's exactly right, Kevin. He just
Still dribbling. Kicks it out. Back to Kyrie for 3. Kyrie hits it. 23-29. Minnesota. On their end of the court, this is Anthony Edwards still dribbling. 9 seconds to shoot. Finally, they move it. This is Reed into the lane. Fall away floater is no good. And that's knocked out of bounds by Karl-Anthony Towns. And it will go the other way.
nice play by Josh Green. Simple. Just drive it at the defense. Pitch it back to a great shooter.
Jones brings it down for the Mavericks. They get it to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is double teamed. He finds Jones. Jones is tripped up going into the lane by Reed. 52.4 seconds left in the first.
Upcoming playoff schedule. It's Boston, 3 games to none on the Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Continue tomorrow on ESPN.
Boston and the Pacers play tomorrow. This is game 4. It's basically a wrap. They played hard. The Pacers did yesterday, but
Mavericks who won 50 games, the number 5 seed against the Timberwolves, the 3 seed who won 56.
and they may win tomorrow. Possibility they could win tomorrow. But can they win 4 in a row?
They just tag team these guys all night long, Reg.
23-30 is the score. 23-30, 52.4 seconds left.
Block shots. Their energy is incredible.
Those lobs have been great, haven't they, Reg?
And think about it, they've outplayed.
Jones on the line. Can Jones hit another free throw?
Yes.
Which makes it even
He does.
spectacular.
All right, this is going to be Anderson bringing it down for Minnesota. 46 seconds on the clock, 23-31. Anderson goes into Reed. It's too high. Doncic spins, loses it. Anthony Edwards with the dunk. And that was Anderson who gave him the little pass. Anderson could have laid it in, but he wanted to see, he gave it to his scorer. Yeah, just to get his his rhythm, he gave it to him. That was outstanding. And Kyrie Irving back at the other end for 2. 12 seconds left in this quarter, 25-33. Anthony Edwards will take the last shot, blows by the first guy, steps through, does a hezzy, and gets that to, who was that? Was that McDaniels? McDaniels for 3. No, that's Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker.
At one time. Look at Irvin. The fake, the move, the pivot, and scoops it home.
Anthony Edwards did that hezzy. I hate to even use the Lord's name. I ain't even gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I don't like hezzy. I mean, I don't like the guy. I don't like his little videos and stuff. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, like I said, Minnesota's gonna win this game. 28-33 right now. They are being outscored, but they are still in it.
Nice. AT&T just sent me a heads up on the best plan for me. I'm all about that advice. Well, you deal hard.
Here is your team stats, or here are your team stats. Minnesota shooting 50% from the floor. Dallas Mavericks 57.9. 3-point shooting. Dallas Mavericks have hit 5. Minnesota has hit 3. Free throw shooting. Dallas 100%. They are 6-6. The Timberwolves are 5 of 6 for 83.3. Dallas out rebounding the Timberwolves right now. Minnesota has more assists by 1. It's 9-8. Your steals, your blocks, your turnovers. Minnesota only has 2. That's a good thing. Dallas has 5. And it's not hurting them right now. Points in the paint go to the Dallas Mavericks, 10-8. Largest lead by either team has been 8, and that was Dallas Mavericks. Minnesota has led by 2. Top 2 scorers for either team. For Minnesota, it's going to be Anthony Edwards with 9 and McDaniels with 7. And this is Jaden, not to be confused with his twin brother, Jalen. And for the Dallas Mavericks, Luka with 8 points. And right behind him, his counterpart, Kyrie Irving with 7. All right, Conley back on the floor. Maybe he just had to go use the restroom. Oh, get back up there.
Offensively, what have you found out about putting Anthony Edwards in a position to be Anthony Edwards?
Getting him off the ball a little bit, not letting him have to, bring it up and wear himself out. Allowing him to get downhill, attacking at the rim where he's best at. Trying to get him to his comfort zone.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Sounds begins the quarter of the conversion into Lively will hit the net. He's going to go over down. Foul call. Derek Lively will get the foul called on him.
What a shot there, Lively took right there.
Lively with a knee to the midsection.
Oh, yes, he did.
Dallas is going to challenge this call.
Is a knee to the upper or an inner thigh. Never feels good. That could possibly be a deep thigh bruise. Let's hope that's all it was. All right, we have a timeout because I think they're going to review this one. Hey, thanks for hitting that like button. I think that had to be Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. Thank you, sir. we have a timeout?
We can say it.
Yes, and that was the State Farm audio assist. Unsuccessful challenge by Jason Kidd. And as painful as this is, as it looks, how else? Because it's a normal routine by Karl-Anthony to go up that way, Coach.
I agree. How are you supposed to jump if you don't put that underneath?
Buccaneers in the game still.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that is a direct hit.
That was not a direct hit. He got hit on the inner thigh. He got hit with those big knees where they're alluding to him getting hit. They would have to take him off the court. I'm sorry. Lively gets to the Urban in the corner. He can't hit the three. That's tipped out by Washington. Kyrie still dribbling, dumps it off. Edwards for the jumper is good. Wow, that is not Edwards. Who was that, Coach? We'll get his name right here. Reed to the basket. Left hand layup is good. Exum getting playing time today. Lively, they swing it over to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving finds Hardy. Hardy is going to be called for the offensive foul. Good to see Conley back on the floor. They may look at this one also.
goes again.
Giving them a warning. Sit down.
It might be Marquise Wallace who's telling him to sit down. Tony Brothers doesn't take a lot of
All right, Anthony Edwards gets it in. This is going to be Anderson. Mr. Anderson brings it down. Finds Conley. Conley on the left side being guarded by Kyrie Irving. Towns gets down to the block. The jump shot is off the mark. And I think Anderson is going to be fouled by Hardy.
This one was easy to see. Did it right in front of the official.
Anderson.
Easy call.
First Anderson right there. Hardy number 3. Hardy's going to leave and go back to the bench. And Josh Green is in.
Hardy has to come out. Josh Green takes his spot.
Howard and Gafford and Lively. Foul trouble starting to mount up here for Dallas.
It's Edwards and over Jones.
Ant-Man misses the jumper, but I think Karl-Anthony Towns is going to be called for the push. That's 2 pushes in a row.
Well, if you're going to call it one way, you got to call it the other way. That's what we all ask from officials.
And the crowd is upset with the refs. All right, this is Kyrie Irving. Gets it to Lively. Lively kicks that to Green, just into the game, and he hits a 3. 31-38 is the score. Conley now brings it down for the Wolves. He gets that to Reed. Reed finds Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards between the legs, backs right back into the same spot. They are double teaming him to get the ball out of his hand. Reed drives to the basket. The right hand layup is good. All right, this is Green, brings it down to Lively. Lively hands that to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, he's being double teamed now. He finds Green. Green gets it over to Jones for 3. 33-41. Conley brings it down now. And there's going to be an offensive foul called. Anderson is perturbed. And I think he's going to get a tech. Yeah. He was walking away. Even though he does his arm like that, he's walking away. Like, come on, ref. Yeah, you can't just keep your eye on the guy and do that. Like, come on, bro.
You might want to challenge him on the block rule.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, do you let that go?
I mean, both
I would have let it go. I mean, you know.
brothers won some battle here tonight.
Yeah, Tony Brothers is getting into it, guys. Like, he ain't taking no mess tonight. 9:14 on the clock.
There's no talking to Tony Brothers tonight, guys. You might as well just be standing there. Look over here at you and I.
Kyrie Irving brings it down. He's on the logo, goes to his right side, crossover dribble behind the back, crosses up again, pulls up. Kyrie Irving says, I got you guys. That's 2. My bad, guys. My bad. Here's your updated score right here. It's a 10-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Edwards, crossover dribble. Gets out to Conley in the corner. Conley finds Anderson. Gets it right back to Conley. Conley, the floater is no good, but that's out of bounds off of Dallas. And is that Lively?
Boy, his body is taking a.
Lively is in a heap on the floor.
Did he get hit in the head?
And he is in pain once again.
This poor guy.
Knee.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Another knee by
Again.
Karl-Anthony Towns. And this one could take you out, bro. Because he was going,
They'll check him for that.
oh, that he could be out.
And they do have concussion protocol in the NBA like they do in
Absolutely.
the National Football League and clearly in most sports. And down he is.
And he has not moved out of that position. They may have to bring a stretcher out there.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah, he's hitting the back of the head. He's definitely going to be woozy. I'm not going to say he has a concussion or whatever. They'll go through concussion protocol to make sure he's all right if they decide to let him come back. All right, so we have another timeout in this game. It's do you want to do I call this game physical? Because I think all of these, every one of those those two injuries right there from Lively, ironically, have come from Karl-Anthony Towns, and both of them have been with his knee, but neither one of them is anything, you know, vicious or on purpose. Just unluckily in the wrong place at the right time, or the right place at the wrong time. All right, we are at a timeout. Let's take a timeout. McDaniels has 7 points. Rudy Gobert has not scored in 10 minutes of play. Karl-Anthony Towns has 1 point in 12 minutes of play. Conley with 5 points. Edwards has 9. He needs some help today. Off the bench, Anderson with 2 points. Reed with 6. And Alexander Walker with 3 for the Dallas Mavericks. PJ Washington with 5 points. Jones has 8. Gafford has not scored yet. Kyrie Irving with 9 points. Luka Doncic with 8 points. Off the bench, Lively with 6. And Lively is in some pain right now. Green has 3 points. And Hardy with 4 for 13 points off the bench for the Dallas Mavericks. And 5 off the bench for Minnesota. Whew, that's a hard hit right there.
He was up to his feet, but he is wobbly. And with the help of his teammate, Markieff Morris, walking off, but clearly not right. And they will check
that's
him, as they do.
They'll check him. Hey,
all over the NBA,
that is
with a thorough examination. So he's hit below the
that definitely that makes your brain move. I'm telling you, I hate to say it so bluntly, but that's what it does.
And the importance of him for Dallas now gone. The importance of him for the Mavericks cannot be understated.
No, not at all. Those two centers have been a huge part of the Mavericks' attack at both ends of the floor.
And he's still perfect from the field, 3 of 3. Here's the loss of Lively. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. We talked about him being the best playmaker of the two. Right. So you lose all that. Now Dwight Powell is in the mix here.
All right, Lively out of the game for we're not sure, but stumbling like he was, woozy like he was. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be a good look to bring him back. If he's okay, but a lot of times for injuries like that, you may be good or think you're good the same day, but then a day later or a couple of days later, it could get even worse. All right, Luka Doncic with the ball now. He's being guarded by Conley. He gave it up. They gave it right back. Irvin takes a three. Can't hit it. Anthony Edwards skies to get the rebound. 33-43, 8 minutes on the clock. And the Edwards crossover dribble. That kick that. They swing it to McDaniels. Like I said, McDaniels, when he gets the ball, just like his brother, they're going to attack. I wonder who's the oldest, Jaden or Jalen.
With 7:52 to go, the NBA tonight.
This is Jaden tonight. Jaden is going to be fouled going to the basket.
Sorrento, built for the unstoppable. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA. And by Charles Schwab. Own your tomorrow.
And the Edwards for three. Can't hit it. Rebound, Conley. They get it to Reed. Reed can't hit it. Rebound, Rudy Gobert. Rudy scores finally off the rebound. 35-43, 7:29 on the clock. Kyrie Irving finds Luka Doncic on the left side. He goes away from the screen. Now he comes back to it, all the way over to the right side. He's double teamed, and he is bumped a bit by Rudy Gobert. And he always looks at Rudy whenever something happens.
Gobert, but it's afterwards right there, right? A little shove, a little push here between.
That's why I got you. Hey, Rudy was playing with Dallas, wasn't he? Yeah. So I guess, you know, got a little. It's a little something going on there. Doncic goes off the screen of Gafford, shoots a long three, misses everything.
But I like what Minnesota's doing, Reggie. They're giving them some different.
35-43, 7:06 on the clock. 7:06 on the clock. This is going to be Conley to bring the ball down. Conley being guarded by Irvin. Now he gets it to Edwards. This is Reed in the corner. Reed bounce passes it to McDaniels for another three. 38-43 is the score. 38-43. Luka all the way into the lane. He kicks it for Jones. Jones shooting a good ball tonight. He gets a three. 38-46 now. Back up to an 8-point lead. Anthony Edwards being guarded by Kyrie Irving. He gives it up. McDaniels drives to the basket. McDaniels can't hit it this time. Luka with the rebound up the middle of the court. He slows it up. Skip pass over to Kyrie Irving. They swing it back to P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington drives that push shot that he has perfected in Charlotte. He uses it to hit 2 points. Now back to a 10-point lead.
It's going to go on Derek Jones, who gets up number 2. Now let's take a look at our AT&T Connected Camp.
Well, 13 assists as a team for Dallas. The ball movement. Derek Jones Jr. with his second made 3 here. And P.J. Washington. We're talking about the role players playing much more better, more efficient offensively here in Dallas.
Well, the 2 leading scorers in the game are Derek Jones Jr. and Jaden McDaniels.
Jones just checked out. Green is checked in for Dallas.
The handoff to Conley. Conley gets that to Karl-Anthony Towns. He is going to play outside his whole life. Man, get your big tail down under the basket. Luka's going to be fouled at the free throw line by Jaden McDaniels. Was McDaniels at the at Dallas too?
You're talking about Luka.
I
Come on
understand.
now.
I understand.
Come on now.
The definition of a tough shot changes for Luka Doncic.
That's going to send Luka to the line with 5 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Luka at the free throw line hits his first.
And lost just 27. That's
Dang, Luka.
At 16, Luka Doncic.
But he was young.
Second stint with the new team as a pro.
I wonder how Luka would play if he was slim like that again. It'll be different. Luka at the line.
He played in so many high pressure games.
And he hits both.
Before he ever even came to the NBA. So this is really nothing
This time Anthony Edwards brings the ball down.
Mavericks trail by 18 points late second quarter of game 2.
Still out on the logo, picks up his dribble. Finds McDaniels, gives it right back to him. This is Green. Anthony Edwards with 3.4 seconds on the clock. Short. Rebound. Minnesota. Anthony Edwards with the ball again. They swing it to Karl-Anthony Towns for a three. He can't hit it. It's tipped by McDaniel. No, that was by Edwards. Man, I'll be so mad at daggone Karl-Anthony Towns. All you do is shoot outside, bro. You can't go. Edwards down the middle. He's going to be, wow, call for a charge. Show that again. I would like to see that again. All right, okay. Luka got set up. Draws the charge.
Minnesota is going to challenge that call.
But Minnesota is going to challenge.
With the Mavs up by 10 in game 3.
And while they do, we'll go to another timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. Ten-point lead in this one. I still believe that the Minnesota Timberwolves are going to win this one. If they don't win this one, it's over. But somebody else is going to have to step up on this team. Right now, Anthony Edwards carrying all the weight. I wish Karl-Anthony Towns would get down low. You know, with Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is not the type of guy to get the ball down low and make any moves and score. Karl-Anthony Towns could do it. He's going to be faster than anybody that's guarding him because he's playing at a power forward. Hey, get that ball down low on the block and go to work, man. Good Lord, just score points. Just out there shooting threes. Dang, that makes me upset. All right, but oh, by the way, I don't care who wins. Neither one of these teams are a team that I cheer for or root for. Minnesota Timberwolves, top 3 scorers. McDaniels with 10. Anthony Edwards with 11. And Reed with 6. For the Dallas Mavericks, Jones with 11 points, a quiet 11. Doncic has 10 points. And following him is Kyrie Irving with 11. Excuse me, with 9. Which team has the most rebounds? It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks with 15 to Timberwolves 13. They also have the most assists right now, 13 to 12. What about turnovers? The Dallas Mavericks also have the most turnovers, 6 to 4. And they are shooting the ball at a 58.6% clip from the floor. Minnesota only shooting 41%. They ain't gonna change that.
Challenge it. Doncic doing this right. He said, go ahead and challenge it. But he shouldn't.
But did you see how Doncic protected himself down low?
He did.
As Edwards was coming in?
But we talk so much about leadership in this league, and we always think it's about what's that guy saying in the locker room. No, it's plays like that, Reggie. That's leadership. That's inspiration.
All right, 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Kyrie Irving with the left hand. Drive into the lane. The largest lead by Dallas. 54-42. Karl-Anthony Towns out beyond the three-point line. Gets it down to Rudy Gobert like we need to see. They got to see more than that. Why not take advantage of it? He doesn't even have to be at the three-point line. He could be more at the free throw line. But anyway, it's back up to a 10-point lead. Or back down to a 10-point lead. This is Kyrie Irving. Gets that to Luka Doncic. They leave him wide open for a three. He misses, but a rebound. Kyrie Irving quickly gets that to P.J. Washington, and they find a cutting. Not sure who that was. Karl-Anthony Towns just shooting outside shots. Just shooting out. Yeah, he's getting good looks, but I would love to hear what Charles Barkley is saying about that. Luka Doncic has three on him, finds the open Jones. Excuse me, that's P.J. Washington. He can't hit it, but Dallas gets the rebound. This is Luka. Finds P.J. Washington. P.J. Washington decides to drive. The floater is no good. Rebound Towns. This is Conley. Tried to get it to Towns. It was well defended by P.J. Washington. Edward gets it. He attacks the basket immediately, and there's another deflection. Luka bringing it down, slows it down. Skip pass over to Hardy. That's not Hardy, that's Green. Now Luka with it, being guarded by Jaden McDaniels. Luka, the jump shot is no good. Thought he was going to use the glass, he didn't. Anthony Edwards with the ball, attacking the basket. And Rudy he runs right up the backside of Rudy Gobert. And he draws a foul.
Got to the free throw line 11 times.
I don't know.
Well, everyone's out of challenges now.
We're not going to get challenges, but I don't know. That's a pretty good block, I think. But
10-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks. 2:15 before intermission, and Anthony Edwards misses another free throw. Badly.
11 shots and he's at the line for
He's attacking. Just doesn't seem like the same Anthony Edwards. I don't know, just like I don't see the thrill, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that. He's attacking, I just don't see that killer on his face. He hits the free throw. That is the second free throw. Kyrie Irving gets himself open and hits a three. Gets one back. Nearly a steal. Karl-Anthony Towns gets it at Edwards. Karl-Anthony Towns to the basket. The left hand layup is good finally for Karl-Anthony Towns. Scores. Luka finds Gaffer. Gaffer's going to be called for the travel.
Blitzing off of Gaffer is a little bit easier for Minnesota.
What is, I don't.
Nearly the playmaker.
Hey, excuse me for a second. I'm going to play my custom sound. I don't know what the custom sound is right now. Oh, I got you. Custom sound is my Tar Heels. Another score for the Timberwolves. Luka brings it down. He's being guarded by McDaniels. Now it's switched off. Luka shoots. Luka scores. I think that was on Alexander Walker. The score was on Alexander Walker. Towns finds McDaniels cutting to the basket. 49-57 is the score. Less than a minute before intermission. Kyrie Irving on the right side being guarded.
Remember, he's coming off a 1 of 6 in game 2.
Luka. Luka for a three. 49-60 is the score. 38 seconds left on the clock. Anthony Edwards walks it up the court. Jogs it up the court. He's on the right side. Kicks it. Karl-Anthony Towns takes a long three. Misses another three, but Rudy Gobert gets the rebound and drops it over the front of the rebound. Over the front of the rim, excuse me. 22 seconds left. Kyrie Irving now walks it across the timeline. 15 seconds to shoot. About 2 seconds difference the shot clock from the game clock. Kyrie Irving skip passes to Doncic. Doncic throws up a three, misses it. Rebound, Rudy Gobert, and he is fouled. With 0.3 seconds on the clock.
Let's see what the clock says here.
No need for that foul right there. Like, what are you doing?
Just a really not a smart foul.
I mean, there's no way he's gonna score anything. And you give him a chance to close to within 7. Come on, Gafford. All right, with 0.3 seconds on the clock, Rudy Gobert on the line. This is not automatic. Gobert hits the first one. Oh, my bad, guys. There's your updated score right there, 52-60. Rudy Gobert can make it a 7-point game. And he does not. All right, so there it is right there. 8-point lead by the Dallas Mavericks at intermission.
Dallas closed the first, 10-7. Wolves closed the second.
All right, score is 52-60. Dallas Mavericks really has controlled this game since the beginning. So let's take a look at the box scores really quick. Jalen McDaniels playing a pretty good game for Minnesota. He has 12 points. Rudy Gobert with 7. Karl-Anthony Towns, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Conley has 5 points, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Anthony Edwards with 12 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. Anderson off the bench with 2. Reed has 6 points, and Alexander Walker with 3 points. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, for the Dallas Mavericks, PJ Washington with 7. He does have 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Jones has 11 points. Gafford has not scored yet. Kyrie Irving with 14 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. And Luka Doncic, 15 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. The bench has scored 13 points for the Dallas Mavericks. 6 points came from Lively, but Lively left the game with an injury. His second injury of the game. This one a little bit more serious because it involved a head injury. Green with 3 points and Hardy with 4. Three points of statistics for this game. The Dallas Mavericks shooting 53%, while Minnesota Timberwolves only shooting 45.5%. The Minnesota Timberwolves are out rebounding the Dallas Mavericks right now, 19-18. And the turnover margin, 2 between each team. The Dallas Mavericks have 7 turnovers and Minnesota has 5. All right, as we all know, this is game number 3. And the Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks have a 2-point lead, a 2-game lead over the Timberwolves. If the Mavericks win tonight, it's going to be very hard, darn near impossible for Minnesota to win and move on to the next to the championship round. I just don't see it happening if they don't win tonight. If they win tonight, it's a possibility. All right, but if the Mavericks win and Minnesota has to win 4 games in a row, I just cannot see Dallas losing 4 games in a row. You got it? I mean, you understand what I'm saying? All right. So with that said, I'm gonna leave you, ladies and gentlemen, with the box scores, and we'll be right back.
Doncic and Kyrie Irving. And for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Towns begins the second half with Edwards and Gobert, Daniels and Conley. So the starting five out there to begin the second half for both teams.
Yeah, and Doncic clearly into a personal battle with Rudy Gobert and having a laugh with Mike and Norrie there as P.J. Washington knocks down the second free throw.
Out tonight, Dallas from the free throw line, 10 of 11. They have been the worst free throw shooting team in these playoffs. Before they put together a couple good games at the line in this series, Doncic has it off his fingertips and out of bounds. It's Minnesota's ball.
He's upset. He looked at his bench, then he realizes they don't have a challenge. Very upset. Not sure he touched that because it didn't look like the ball changed direction.
It's Conley on top. Irving will meet him and Gobert will set a screen. It's an open three. On Conley. Will drill it. He knocked down one of those on that.
Conley in pick and rolls was by far Minnesota's best offense in game two. They haven't gone to as many of them tonight. They need to go back to it.
Doncic hustling his way inside. He's got his 15 points. He works on the defense and Mike Conley. They'll be assessed his second personal foul. Doncic, by the way, sat in real time for 21 minutes in that first half. Irving in real time sat 15 minutes. Edwards sat for about 12 for Minnesota in real time. We won't talk about that because they play a lot of minutes, of course, when you get to the playoffs.
They do, but the one thing, a couple of injuries to Derek.
All right, Doncic on the line.
Everybody some extra rest of the other guys here.
And he does get the first free throw.
A little perplexed by Minnesota is we've seen over the course of the series how guarding Kyrie Irving affected Anthony Edwards. Why is Minnesota not involved?
And Doncic with both.
More at the defensive end? Why don't we see Jaden McDaniels coming up, setting a lot of screens, and putting Luka Doncic in
10:53.
defensively? He's getting his stand and watch.
55-64, Dallas. Conley gets that to Edwards. Edwards being guarded by Gafford. Edwards loses the ball. May have been blocked. But Karl-Anthony Towns gets the rebound and throws it down. This is Kyrie Irving. Touch-up screen. Not really set. Kyrie Irving still dribbling. May have lost it. Finds P.J. Washington, goes around Karl-Anthony Towns, steps through, and they're going to call a foul. I think you call it more like that, maybe more like a Euro step. 3 votes. Do you agree with Charles Barkley that Dallas wins tonight? 57-64. P.J. Washington at the line. He hits the first.
The other three, I guess, are just
10-17 left in the third quarter. P.J. Washington hits both. Anthony Edwards to bring the ball down. They trail by 9. Minnesota with 11 seconds to shoot. Conley left open for 3. Hits it. It is now a 6-point lead by Dallas. Doncic gets the 3 right back. Anthony Edwards walks it down. He is on the logo, Dallas logo. He drives, gets it to Conley. Conley finds Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns to the left side of the basket, and it is going to be blocked. But a foul is going to be called. No, he got that. It was close, but he got it. Karl-Anthony Towns on the line. 9:26 on the clock. Towns hits the first free throw.
He came up with you first, like to stay home.
Yes.
World champs in the house.
Qualify as your friend.
He might.
Yes.
I think I've known him since he was a young player in the league. Someday he'll be in camp with that guy sitting next to him.
Towns will shoot one more. He hits it. Jamie McDaniel picks up Luka. Luka backs him down. He's now standing on the Dallas logo. Goes off to the right side. No pass yet. Nobody's moving. Doncic. ISO. Gets that to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie gives it right back to Doncic and says, do your thing, big man. He shoots over. McDaniels misses it. Rebound Towns. He gets it to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards hesitates on the left side. Crossover dribble. Goes to the basket. Right hand layup is no good. But it's tipped in by McDaniels, if I'm not mistaken. Luka gets that to Kyrie Irving, and they clear. Say, Kyrie, do it yourself, buddy. And he does it. Gets that half a step on Conley. Conley bumps him, and he puts it on the glass. Are those brown shoes? Brown and beige? Well, they'll wear any color, won't they?
You always say that. You always talk about that. It's like triangles on the floor, right? That's the way the court is.
I know that brown could be smooth, though. I don't know if it's ever going to be a trend.
Started the second quarter shooting the ball fairly well.
I was going to send Kyrie Irving to the line. He's going to try to make a old-fashioned three-point play.
And now Dwight Powell will take the Phil Lively minutes again here. Coming off the bench.
And he does. With 8 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Dallas up 72-64.
On Kyrie. So this is a much bigger team here for Minnesota.
And the Timberwolves let McDaniels bring the ball down this time. He gets to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker sets the screen. Anthony Edwards goes off the opposite side. Off the glass is no good. Rebound. P.J. Washington outlet to Irvin. Irvin behind the back. Dribble. I think it's going to be a foul called away from the ball. Because Irvin was getting ready. He's getting ready to get into his dance moves.
Now he said, my bad. I don't think Ben Taylor's quite sure what he's calling.
Foul. Gobert. Third.
And they are already shooting Dallas now. With 8:17 to go, Reggie.
So did he call it on Alexander Walker?
It's a little mix-up by the referee. I think he called it on Gobert.
On Gobert. Are they going to check this here real quick? I think Gobert goes to the official to see.
I think we're not sure.
Who made the call is Miles
Reed waiting to come in, standing on the slip pad,
That's what the officials are starting
or the
to
slip
be
knot
very
pad.
contentious, really from both sides,
Yeah.
but particularly from the Minnesota side. For the first time in this series, Chris Finch still on screen.
Green is fouled though, and he's on the line.
See where the contact occurred here, guys.
Oh, come on. Is that,
Come on.
like, really? That's what you call
The
it?
conference finals.
You gotta be, first of all, you gotta be
Wow.
initiated with that. If you're gonna-
All right, Dallas gets 2 points out of it.
You just can't give rap teams.
No. That's a long time.
Walker gets that to Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns, I don't know if he's hit a three yet. He's taken several. Edwards drives, strong to the basket. Layup is good.
Continuing to collapse
And Anthony gets the two back.
in the paint.
But Green back to the other end. Can't hit it. Rebound.
Foul. Look at all the blue jerseys around our coach.
Great finish. And Anthony Edwards,
A foul's going to be called on Dallas. I think Reed
stars to
took a lick in the face.
game, and Chris Finch wants them to review it for a flagrant.
Yeah, the same. I think that was the same ref that called that last play, that last call.
Opening shot just to
Called this one. Got to make it, get some makeup call, a makeup call. Called it down to the basket. Thought he got bumped, missed the layup. This is Kyrie Irving on the left side, getting into his bag. Drug that foot. He knew he did.
Man, great defense there by Alexander Walker. We talked about a bigger defender now on him, right?
And Alexander Walker's
Yeah.
outstanding on-ball defender. About as good as anybody.
Oh, not, come on. Walker? Good gracious, bro.
And Jones will get up second on McKeel.
Let's see if he was set here.
I mean, but he bumped him.
I don't know, Coach.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Yeah, really, but you know.
Ben Taylor.
Yes.
Jones will check out. Green will check.
Man, I've had a screen set on me.
You're in the conference final.
Whew, that gave me whiplash. I'm talking serious whiplash. And it was again, and it was one of my boys that did it. Or somebody I thought was my boy. Like, he probably never been my boy. Played football with him at North Carolina A&T, and this is after we had finished playing football. We had graduated, and he was in the Moore gym. I was in Moore gym. And I was guarding this guy, and he set a blind screen on me that made my neck just go like, ooh. And my neck hurt for 3 or 4 days, bro. Like, that's why, even though I played football with him at A&T, I still don't like him to this day. I don't have 2 words for HW. That's his name. Yeah, he was a quarterback.
Timeout taken Dallas. 6:40 to go. Now the Timberwolves to within 5. We're in the third. It's game 3.
All right, so this game has tightened up a little bit, 71-76, and we have a timeout. We now have 4 votes. Let's take a look and see what the people are saying. 75% say not sure yet. 75% say not sure yet. We don't even, they need to look at the rest of it right now. All right, so it is a 71-76 score. We'll take a look at the box scores in just a minute. All right, with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter, the Minnesota Timberwolves trail the Dallas Mavericks by 5 points right now. Jalen McDaniels, 15 points, silently having a pretty darn good game. Rudy Gobert now has 9 points and 5 rebounds. Karl-Anthony Towns with 9 points, 7 rebounds. Conley, 11 points. Anthony Edwards with 16 to lead all his team in scoring. He also has 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And the bench has scored, is that 11? 11 points. Reed scoring 6, Anderson with 2, and Alexander Walker with 3. And he just set a screen on Jones that brought back not so happy memories for me. Dallas, PJ Washington and Jones both have 11 points. Gafford with 2. Gafford, he's right now he's just a body out there because he only has 1 rebound and 1 assist. Playing some defense, I presume. He does have 1 block. Kyrie Irving with 17 points. He's got 3 assists. Doncic with 20. 4 assists and 4 rebounds, and the bench putting in a little bit of work for the Dallas Mavericks. Lively with 6. He actually got a knee in the back of the head, but they say he has a neck strain. So, but his return is probably not likely. Not likely. Powell has 2 points, Green with 3, and Hardy with 4 points. That's 15 points off the bench. Travis Kelce, hey, has he and his old girl broken up? Anybody know? Doncic into the lane. I think he's going to be fouled.
And Coach, I don't know about you, but it seems that sometimes McDaniels can't help himself, right? He's always getting caught with his hand in the cookie jar instead of just being.
All right, we have 6 votes. 6 votes. You know what? How many likes do I have, though? We struggled last night to get 5 likes. And it looks like we're going to struggle tonight. But for those 2 people who did hit that like button, who have hit the like button, thank you so very much. That is for you right there. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. It absolutely helps out the stream. Believe it or not, the more likes we get, the more the algorithm puts out the stream. And the more people that come in to watch the game with us. So you guys would hit that. Oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards with the dunk. No. I'm sorry, Anthony, you deserve this. Kyrie Irving kicks that out. And the defense is ramping up. Watch Luka hit it. Watch him hit it. Watch him score. Luka passes it. PJ Washington for 3, can't hit it. Rebound, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards passed the ball, bruh. Pass it and get it back. Boy, you mess around with Anthony, he will put you in the basket. Hey. All right, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got 9 seconds on the clock. If he keeps it 2 more seconds, he's going to have to shoot it. He does. And Anthony Edwards all the way in his bag, ladies and gentlemen. Every game has been tight. Is now tied up once again. Doncic being guarded by McDaniels. Gafford attacks the basket, can't score. Gafford gets up. Anthony Edwards off the glass. Wow, that was nice. Is it tied at 77? It is tied at 77. I thought they went up. Kyrie Irving says, wait a minute. Can't get it. Rebound, Karl-Anthony Towns. Excuse me, that is Gobert. He finds Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards has been hot. Does he take this shot or does he drive and kick it? Anthony Edwards. Oh, should have gave that to Gobert. Anthony Edwards at the elbow. Shoots it. Can't hit it. That's why I was like, give it up, baby. Kyrie Irving finds Jones. Jones almost takes too many dribbles, and he does. Throws that one away. And he's got some type of injury.
Well, it all started with this. And then against good defense here, a little step back going right. And then he adds one more. And this game is tied, going to timeout.
AE. Still at it.
Introducing Domino's.
Now it's got that look in his eye. Now it's got that look in his eye and that bounce in his step. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we are tied up. Once again, thank you all for coming by, stopping by. Thank you for all those people who have hit that like button. Even though I'm almost begging, still only got 2 people to hit that like button. But whoever the 2 were, thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. All right, so we got team stats here. Let's just look at 3 team stats. Let's pick 3 team stats. What shall we look at? What shall we look at now? Let's go with field goal percentage. Now the Timberwolves have moved ahead of Dallas, 51.7% from the field. Dallas with 50%. Let's move down to the free throws. Free throws, Minnesota, they're shooting 71.4%. They are 10 of 14, not doing themselves any favors right there, missing free throws. Dallas Mavericks down from 100. They are 90% from the free throw line. 18 of 20. And you say, Coach, why are you even focusing on that? It's just a few points. Well, think about it. The first game was 108-105, 3-point game. Second game, 109-108. Timberwolves could have won both of those. We go back and look at the free throw shooting, and I'm sure that would have a little bit to do with it because they miss free throws. They miss free throws. Well, we got a little bit of technical difficulties going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, we'll be able to watch the rest of the game. And let's go with the turnovers. I love to look at the turnovers. 7 by Minnesota, 9 by Dallas. Every little bit hurts or helps. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the rest of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some technical difficulties happening here. Must be a little bit of a lightning storm going on outside. All right, but I will do what I can do. Actually, I might be all right. A lot of times when that happens, I just have to look at the game in less than HD quality. Yeah, it's a storm going on outside. I can hear the thunder right now, so we're good as long as our internet stays on. If it goes off in the middle of this stream, hey, all of you who have stopped by and hung out with me, thank you. I appreciate it. And the 2 people who hit that like button, thank you for hitting the like button. Ooh. Yeah, the lights are blinking. Well, I may be really up the creek on this one, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. All right, with 4 minutes on the clock. Reed drives, and he gets that ball to spin in, and Minnesota's come all the way back. They are in the lead by 2. Doncic finds Irvin. Irvin being guarded by Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert, a glutton for punishment. Can he make up for it? That was good defense, but Kyrie Irving still scores. And it is tied up 79-79. Yeah, he's guarding guards. That's just tough. Edwards. Asking for the screen. Try to get that to Gobert. Throw it kind of low. Doncic is going to be fouled by Anthony Edwards.
Right here by Luka. Yep, there's the foul on the wrist on the shot attempt. by Luka.
I don't know exactly what Anthony Edwards is arguing about there.
Well, number one, it was a bad.
He's arguing about maybe something on the other end is what I think he was.
Pass like that. He doesn't have those kind of hands.
Luka talks a bunch. He talks a lot of junk. It's quietly, but he talks it. Luka on the free throw line. He hits the first. And the rain comes down in North Carolina. I'll be all right if it just rains. If it starts the lightning, that lightning storm comes, it's over for me. Luka on the line, hits both. We have 9 votes. Walker brings it down, gets that to Anthony Edwards on the left side. He gives it back to Walker. Walker sets the screen. Anthony Edwards now on the right side. Finds McDaniel. McDaniel misses everything. Rebound. P.J. Washington. He's the wrong one to bring it down. But he's learned just to bring it down and get it to someone. This is Hardy. Being guarded by Gobert. And Hardy gets